want to introduce my friend, Chris Collard, one of the most intense journalists I've ever met. And he is so involved with details that it just makes the programs work.
I had the opportunity to work with Chris on the Dakar in 2011 when we won our class and the Ford Raptor, and he was an instrumental part of that, bringing it together, telling the story, and enabling us to survive that big adventure together. I've worked with a lot of different journalists over the years. I can definitely say that you walk the walk. You know, you're an inspiration as a journalist. Not only do you bring great stories for all of us to read, but you actually go and live the adventures that all of us dream about doing. The amount of time that you put into bringing those stories to life, and also the dedication to your art form is something to be admired.
Hi Chris, this is Pierce at Jeep Jamboree USA. You know, Mark Smith was a huge fan of yours, as you know, and he loved that you followed your passion and followed your dreams into this industry. It was what he talked about most when he talked about you. So from all of us here at Jeep Jamboree USA, I just want to say congratulations.
Chris Collard, my friend, welcome to the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame. You've been one of my heroes for years. In fact, I've teased you for years about being the Crocodile Dundee of the Outback.
Stubby-tailed blue tongue. How cool is that?
You tackle the trails, you tackle the elements, and you don't need a lot of comfort. You also tackle the stories, our stories, and you tell them right. In fact, you do it with pure passion and professionalism.
Chris has been a volunteer for the association for many years through his work as trail chairman for our Sierra Trek event. He organizes all our trail crews and the windshield crews. Chris has also helped us a lot with our Win a Jeep program and the photography and the press release that he puts out, raise much needed funds.
Chris came to me when he was a freelancer, but I could tell that he had what it takes to be a journalist. And sure enough, through the years, he's found his place in the world. He travels everywhere. He knows what he's doing. He can now take photos, write copy, and lead expeditions.
Chris, Mark Smith asked me to carry forward your nomination, so I know he is with us tonight as you are celebrated for your work in the field of off-road adventures and motorsports.
In my position with Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, I get to work with a lot of different photographers. I've known and worked with Chris for about 10 years. Rarely do you find a photographer that is not only as good as Chris is, but one that works as hard and is as pleasant to be around. I'm not surprised by this nomination because as good of a photographer as Chris is, he's a better person. He epitomizes all that is good in our industry. So I'm proud to call you a friend. I look forward to having many more projects with you, and I just want to say I'm glad you walked away from UPS.
One of the things that I care for most about Chris is his integrity. He believes that editorial needs to remain pure. All of the attributes that make Chris a great team member for a business also makes him a great team member during an expedition. And that was never more evident than we went to Antarctica. So we traveled under very adverse conditions. And that really highlighted his dedication to capturing high quality content. So he isn't just a creative, he's also a strong contributor to everything that it means to be a team.
This I met 7 years ago in Bay of LA. We asked him if he needed a room. No, he had his backpack, his camera. He's self-sufficient. He went down the course, stayed ahead of the cars. I didn't see him again till the end of the race. I saw the articles that came out. Hot Rod Magazine, Auto Week, Dirt Sport, and articles even came out in Sweden, Russia, and Australia. Let me tell you, he's a class act.